What's up, guys? My name is Dan Coconati, and today we're going to be taking a look at the song called Dead or Alive by jxdn. So the tuning for this one is going to be standard, so that means your strings are going to be E, A, D, G, B, and E. So get yourself a tune, and we're going to get started on this lesson. So, first riff on this song, it's going to be on your B string. So, that is the second string right here. Okay, so the B, and then you're going to be looking at your 5th fret right here. So, the riff is going to be 5, 6, 5, 6, 8, 6, 5, 6. Okay, and that's all on the B string. So, okay, and you're going to repeat that again. And then you're going to end, so after the second repeat, you're going to play the 5th fret of your G string. So, all together. Repeat. Okay, and then he does it again. And that's the whole intro there. All right, so the next part that we got to look at is the verse, or the pre-chorus. So the whole thing is power chords. All right, so what do we got here? So we got a 3rd fret A, that's our root, and then the 5th on the D. So your root and your 5th, it just happened to line up on the 5th fret of the D as well. So that's right here, 3rd fret, A, 5th fret of the D. And you're gonna be playing those together as a chord, so that's a power chord. The whole section is gonna be palm muted, and a palm mute, if you don't know, is where you're taking the palm of your hand and you're resting it on the strings while you're picking all the chords, or the notes. So, okay? So this shape that you got on the 3rd fret of A and the 5th fret of the D, you're gonna keep that shape for the entire verse here. So this shape, third fret here, 5th fret of the D, slide it up. Okay, so now you're on your 5th fret of the A, 7th fret of your D. So, okay, slide it up again here, 8th fret now of the A, 10th fret of the D, all together. Okay, keeping that shape, you're gonna come on down to your E string, 5th fret, right here, and then the 7th fret for the chord, root and 5th of the A. So all together, that chord sounds like this. 5th, 7th, okay. Slide it down, keep the shape. Now you're on your 3rd fret of the E, 1st fret. This shape, your root and your 5th, you're just sliding that down. Okay, so the pre-chorus or the verse, however you want to call it, it's going to sound like this all together. 8th, 5, 3, 1. Slide into it. I think they do a slide in second go around on this, but that is the pre-chorus or the verse there. So moving right along to the chorus, again, sticking with our power chords, it's going to be sounding like this for the whole thing. So anyways, the chorus here, keeping the power chord, life going in this song. So it's going to be that 3rd fret of your A, 5th fret of the D for the chord. So, so that shape, you're just going to go down to your E string then. So 3rd fret, and to the E, 3rd fret as well. So 3 there, and a 5 there on your A. And if you want, you could use the 5th fret of the D as well for that full chord sound. All right, so 3, down 1 string, put to the 3rd fret, okay? And then we're gonna slide up right here, same on this low E string, so slide up. Now you're still doing the power chord, so you got your 5th fret E, and then you got your 7th fret of the A, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna get this pinky finger here, and the pinky is gonna be hitting your 9th fret of the G, and you're gonna be muting this string, your D string, at the same time to get the, okay? So all together, what we got is, okay? And again, you're playing and muting your D here for that 3rd chord. And then slide all the way down, all right? And that's just an F power chord. So that's your 1st fret of the E, and then you could get the 3rd fret of the A in there, 3rd fret of the D for that chord. Okay, all together. Up to the 5th, pinky stretch. All right. Now, second half of the chorus is gonna repeat pretty much exactly what you just did. So 3rd fret of that A. Okay, 3rd fret of the E now, power chord. And now you're gonna play an E minor power chord. So that means you're playing your E string open, okay? And then you're gonna play the 2nd fret here of the A and the 2nd fret of the D, okay? So you're just gonna be playing it like that. You can use the pointer finger, all right? So. Okay. And then 1st fret, again, back to the F power chord that we played earlier. And then, and that'll go right back into the 1st riff that we learned. Okay, so the little riff though at the end there, so after the, right, and we go down, so the 2nd half of the riff. Okay, so that little riff there, that's a 3, 2 times. Up to the 7th, this is on your 5th string or the A string, so up to the 7th, 5th, 3rd, back to the 5th, and then right back to the intro riff. The second verse of the song, it's pretty much, it's rather similar to the first little pre-chorus that we did, except you're going to be muting all these notes and you're playing them singly, so no power chords on this. So you got 3, 5, this is on the A string, 5th string here, 1 of the E, okay, 5 of the E, then to the 3rd, and then back to 1. Okay? So all together. 3, 1. Let's take a look at the bridge section next. So the bridge is going to be sounding like this. So the bridge, similar to the rest of the song, we got a power chord here starting on the 5th fret of your E, right? And then obviously you got the 7th fret, or that, you know, the 5th note on A. So the chord, okay, 5, 7. And you're gonna be muting all this again. So slide that up, 7th fret, and then 10th fret of the A. And then down here, that's 1st fret of the E, 3rd fret of the A, okay? So. Okay. Now, if you don't want to be, if that stretch is a little too hard right here on the 7th and the 10th fret, you know, maybe your pinky's, you know, still getting developed. You could play a regular power chord, so you could just keep that shape. It really doesn't sound that different. Gives a bit more of a ring there, but it probably sounds more accurate to the recording if you hit it in that 10th fret with this, the 7th and the 10th. So. Okay. And they kind of just like build it up. And then drummer comes in, and you can do a little fill if you want. Let's go. All right. So if you want to play the little fill, you don't have to. It's actually not in the recording, but all that is a 3rd fret here of your A with the power chord. So 3rd fret of the E power chord, and then back to the 1st fret E, and then back to that 1st fret. Okay. After that 3rd chorus that they play, they do a little outro, which does differ slightly from the chorus, but you're gonna be playing a power chord for the outro. 3rd fret of the A, 5th fret of the D, slide that shape up, 5th fret, and then 7th fret of the D, 1st fret, power chord, 3rd fret, A, power chord, 5th fret, and then 8, 8, 10. Okay, so the outro all together is gonna be sounding like this. Thank you guys so much for checking out this guitar tutorial on Jaden's Dead or Alive. If you guys like this and I helped you out, you know, leave a comment and, you know, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well for more guitar lessons to come.